This thing won't kill me. Like, I'm Specs. Yeah, gone. Delete crate as well. Wo-Chien. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Alright, my people, we're back with another video. You clicked on this video because you saw that we're using the GOAT, Wo-Chien. And we're using a very special Wo-Chien set today, guys. Let me just load up the old load Chien, because people have taken all the good alts. But either way, we are using the Specs Agent Wo-Chien today, a set that probably has never been thought of ever in the history of ever of Generation 9. And unfortunately, Wo-Chien doesn't really have the best coverage options here in terms of special attacks, but like it's gotten to the point where we have to run. Wait, Pollen Puff might actually make some sense. I'm not gonna lie, Pollen Puff might just make some sense. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, some interesting coverage options Wo-Chien has, and yeah, we're gonna be running up some Monotype ladder with the Wo-Chien. So if you guys enjoy this showdown live, consider subscribing to the channel. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so hopefully we can get to that goal if we can. But yeah, let's go. But yeah, we're gonna load up the Wo-Chien. I'm on a fresh ult because I'm not gonna lie, finding games at this time on the high ladder, which is like 1500 plus, is just impossible. I'm not gonna lie, like it takes forever to find, and like Monotype isn't even a dead ladder like that. It gets decent like play rate, so it always confuses me why, you know, it always takes forever to find some high ladder games. To be honest, it even shouldn't be taking this long to find a game on the low ladder. Like this account is like 1000. I'm pretty sure. I don't think anyone says 1000. I'm tripping. Yeah, I haven't played any games on this all, but we're in a game up against Ice. It's looking a bit long, I won't lie. Yeah, it's looking a bit long. I mean, I doubt Pollen Puff even kills Bomber Snow. I don't even know who they're gonna lead off with at this rate. I mean, I could always just lead off with Rowan Moon and see what happens there, as they do lead off with Frostlass. I mean, Crunch is free, but also Ironhead is free, and like I could flinch them, and also Ironhead is good against all of their team, so we're gonna do that. Like if I had like freaking Hydreigon or Jugulis, like special attackers that actually had coverage, then I would be fine. And they do get out the spike, which is unfortunate, but we take that in stride. Now they go on to Avalug here. They are Rocky Helmet. It's going to be pretty tough to break this, you know. So I'm going to have to go on to Wo-Chien. Unfortunately, the agent is weak to ice type attacks, so we're going to be struggling. As they do go for the ice spinner, now I wish I had Giga Drain. At this point, I just have to click. I mean, I'm just going to click Leaf Storm, and they do sack the Avalug, which is actually pretty good for me. Like, it's going to get to a point where Chien-Pao can win the game if I get up an SD or something. But they probably proceed to get up spikes again, so there's no point in me swapping out. They do have 2 spikes up, which is annoying, but like we do have heavy D boots with Chien-Pao. This also is just going to try and set up on me. I mean, there's a couple of plays I can make here. I could go Rowan Moon on the Quiver Dance and hope they don't Ice Beam. Yeah, and then I'll deal with that. Now, Outrage is stronger, so I'm obviously just going to click Outrage and Frostmoth dies. Like, it's actually insane. Like, Rowan Moon is actually so powerful, and no one, like, not that many people are running it nowadays. I should also just run Brick Break on this as well. Like, screens are just kind of annoying in general. So I get a crit there, which is actually pretty nice. They do Blizzard me, which means I go down. Nothing really too tough. Like, I can just stall out the hail. Also, Sableye should beat the Titan pretty comfortably. So yeah, I'm just going to go out into Chien-Pao here and click Sacred Sword. There isn't really any switch-ins. But yeah, Chien-Pao is a pretty strong Pokemon. Even I get the Snow defense boost as well, so the Titan probably won't even kill me in one hit. So I probably just stay in on that and Sacred Sword, to be fair. But yeah, Ice isn't particularly strong, as you can see. I mean, maybe it's just because Dark is super strong, but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stay in on this. Like, I shouldn't be afraid of this, really. Like, Chien-Pao should survive an attack. I don't know if this gets fighting coverage. It probably does, to be fair. Super power. Now, that's the move that could kill me. But I still shouldn't be worried about losing this. I have 5 freaking Pokemon. Like, you know, I might not be running heavy. And they disconnected. Okay, bro. I mean, we'll move on to the next game. You saw Agent Wo-Chien was able to, Okud Avalok. Now up against Fairy, which is probably like an annoying matchup for us here. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, pretty tough this one because Grimstyle screens is still something that's like relevant and strong. Again, Hazards is my priority here for sure. So we're just gonna get a mark because they can't stop Taunt. Yeah, I mean, I don't care if they get out screens. Like, I don't. I mean, it'll be tough to break, like, Tingaton, yeah, so they're just gonna do that. I mean, I can waste a couple of turns. Now, I wish I had Heavy Slam on this. Yeah, okay. I mean, this is the low ladder, so they're gonna forget things like that, to be fair. Like, I can't really blame them. But, like, my hazards are here to stay, of course. I don't know what this thing's gonna do, Calm Mind. Yeah, we're not having that. And he is Boots. Ooh, okay, Proto. That's actually pretty interesting. Asami does come out, takes all of that nice hazard damage, gets a special attack boost, which is kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie, like, this is kind of scary. Tinglu is still useful enough that I don't really want to sack it. And they're also not even like Clay Grimstyle, so that's actually pretty nice. I know Tinglu probably takes an attack, like, I know it does, but do I really want it dead at this stage? No, because, like, Scantank lives one hit. I think I get the kill Sucker Punch, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. As they clicked, like, the worst possible option there. They literally clicked the worst possible option there. I mean, I'm just gonna Sucker Punch here, see how much. Oh, did you ground to Screamtail? They are Boots. T-Spikes are attacking this. Probably attacking this. Poison, I mean, I shouldn't be worried. Like, if I get the poison, it should be fine. Let me get the poison here. Yep, exactly. They're probably no, you wouldn't be protect on this. That's freaking stupid. You wouldn't be protect on this. It'd be an attacking move. Now they could CM again. I mean, I'm gonna attack because they're not protecting. Yeah, and they do sack Flutter Main here, so that's fine. This is a very weird Fairy team. I'll give them that. Like, the Screamtail die. I mean, it's Boots, so it won't die to Hazards. But Tinkerton probably comes in. I go. Yeah, they just forfeit. Also, this is like a forfeit as well. So 2-0. Second game, Wo-Chien could not do anything, which is a shame. Really wanted that one to do something, but it's okay. It's okay. It will have its time in the next game. Like, against Fairy, like, Wo-Chien probably isn't doing anything. Against Psychic, though, is probably doing something. Yeah. So this is looking like an unlosable game, at least in my opinion. Like. It's just spamming Crunch a couple of times. They do have 2 Fairy Psychic types, which is kind of annoying. There's my man Pow Pow. Yes, we have Wo-Chien and Chen Pao. I mean, I'll lead off with Wo-Chien. I want to see what they do, because I know this thing won't kill me. Like, I'm Specs. Yeah, gone. Delete crate as well. Wo-Chien. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I don't know if that mattered or not. Really depends on their Spaffra EVs. But surprisingly, like, I think just because of Tablets of Ruin, I don't die to this in one hit. But obviously, I have Saberlize, so it's not like I'm gonna stay in there. As they do go Slowking here. I do want to get up Hazards, but in a game like this, it probably isn't happening. There's Hatterene on the other side of the field. But I'm gonna go Scantank, obviously. They do go for Scald. Crunch is obviously the play here. Doesn't get the kill on Slowking. They got Armor Rouge, which is interesting. I do get up a T-Spike though, so this game is probably just one anyway. Weakness Policy, Weak Armor potentially. Yep, exactly. Does that kill me though? No, not really. I mean, Sucker Punch can come out now, and I don't know if they risk this. I mean, I'm clicking it anyway. I don't lose. I'm not in any losing sort of position. Yeah, exactly. Like, the Psychic does not beat this Dark at all. I mean, Wo-Chien got the kill on the Espathra, which probably wasn't beating my team anyway. But, I mean, this also just gets P-jabbed as well. Solid 2-hit KO. Yeah, I think they've given up on the game, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Hatterene is dead as well. And yeah, I don't really see them winning this in any sort of capacity. I mean, it's just the way Psychic is, to be fair. Um, I mean, I always go Sableye here. So they can't stop me at all. As they do go for the Leaf Blade. That's Screaming Bandit to me, not gonna lie. They do go Screamtail. Get rid of the leftovers. Probably just go out back into Skuntank. As they are Wish. I mean, I can just click. Yeah, they just forfeit anyway. I mean, it wasn't really. There was no chance anyway of winning that, to be fair. But yeah, Wo-Chien back again. We're doing well here. We're up against the Dark Mirror now and Umbreon. That's actually pretty interesting. It's not every day you see a Dark team like this, so it's actually pretty nice to see something like this. Pollen Puff goes crazy though, I'm not gonna lie. Goes kind of crazy. But yeah, Rowan Moon also looks pretty good here as well. Meowscarada is obviously scary, because that could potentially be their Scarfmon as well. But I don't see any risk of leading off with Rowan Moon getting the U-turn. Probably go Chen Pao on it and then like Break to break Screams. That's probably my win con. They're also not running Chen Pao. Like, that's also like trying to innovate your own way. Trying not to use the mon that is pretty questionable, you know, in terms of that. But yeah, we're going to U-turn out on this. I don't think they go for the fairy move though, but I think my plays probably go Skuntank on this and then what's the play? Yeah, so they do reflect there. I'm just going to get up hazards. T-Spikes probably nets me a good amount of stuff here. 2 T-Spikes though, that's actually pretty good. I don't know what they got onto here. They could obviously just go Hydreigon on me, which I shouldn't necessarily be worried about. Like, I have Spadef Tinglu in the back and stuff. But getting rid of these screens would obviously be nice. They don't have a Ghost type either, so... Or, I mean, the only Ghost type they could have had is Sableye or Spiritomb, so... Again, the low ladder forgetting that they can't do that. I mean, Poison Jab's free. Like, why not just click it? I mean, I could also click Crunch, but obviously they might just stay in here. I don't really... Yeah. So, Poison? Okay, no Poison. They are Spirit Break, though, which actually does some decent damage. At least I didn't go hard Chen Pao there, because... I'm lucky I didn't go hard any of my mons, because that would have just been dangerous. They do go Umbreon, which puts me in a pretty decent position, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Umbreon doesn't do anything to Chen Pao last time I checked. I mean, T-Wave could be annoying, and I won't deny that. That would be annoying. But I think Agent Wo-Chien could probably come in and do something afterwards. So they are Yawn, which is kind of jarring. But I'm just going to go Agent Wo-Brand. I need to see some damage. I need to see some Pollen Puff damage. I'm happy I actually did decide to go that move. So they are Wish. I mean, they're behind screens, but they're obviously behind the timer now. So let's just see the damage. Is 90 base power? I didn't even know. Damn, 20. Damn, that is some disappointing damage. I mean, it's Spadef Umbreon behind Light Screen, so I'm not really gonna get down on the agent here for doing less than I expected. But it's fine. They don't really have any switch-ins. I mean, the spikes are up. All their ones are... Ooh, Houndoom. I'm not too sure that was the play, buddy. Not the play. I mean, 29 behind Light Screen. That means that would have been a 2-hit Cure in other circumstances. But they have no hazards on their team either. Like, this team is kind of bad. Like, I like the innovation of no Chen Pao, but no hazards. I mean, I'm just gonna kill this. I mean, yeah, Destiny Bond. Okay, maybe I should have Stealth Rocked. Oh well. I mean, not the end of the world, of course. Go on to Rowan Moon. Shame that I lost Ting Lu though. Hazards would have been nice. Hazards would have been very nice. I mean, I'm going to Iron Head as they probably just set up a Reflect or some sort. Crazy if they don't Reflect here though. As they don't Flinch maybe? Exact. Ooh, okay. Cool. We're actually in because they can't get up a Light Screen and Wo-Chien still at full HP. Losing Ting Ludo. I mean, I still have Fizzduff Sable, which Hydreigon comes in. Yeah, I mean, I lost my Hydreigon answer. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. But I do have Outrage, so We'll find a way around this, of course. We'll find a way around this. As they do miss Draco Meteor, that's actually pretty solid for me. We'll see if he specs or not. But 6 turns of Reflect, that might be a bit annoying. But we still have Wo-Chien, so like, so they are choice specs. Skuntank managed to live that on like a sliver of HP. No poison again. Life is life in right now. But they're pretty much forced to click Draco again, and then I can just SD with Chen Pao and do something after that. Or they just go Umbreon. That also works. Cool. There's no light screen, and we've ascertained that, you know, Pollen Puff does 40 at least outside of light screen damage. So we're gonna Pollen Puff. Like, nothing on this team wants to take that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think anything on this team takes that. Especially if T spikes up. As they do yawn me. Don't know why they yawned. I mean, I still just clicked this move 10,000 times. It did 43, so you're not in any position to wish, because toxic bad poison just like kills you. But yeah, this is the longer game where we have Wo-Chien actually doing something. Let's go. Meowscarada hard on Pollen Buff. Damn, that goes down. Yes, Wo-Chien doing the Lord's work. Doing the Lord's work. If they go Hydreigon, we obviously know his choice specs. So I'm obviously just gonna sack Skuntank and like go, you know, Roaring Moon and just click Outrage like 3 times. That's all I really need to win this game, to be fair. I mean, the safer play obviously would like potentially knock off the potential Roaring Moon choice scarf and see where it goes from there. But the Earthquake thing, which is very interesting. Roaring Moon won't die from full HP to I mean, the play is just outraging, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Sableye definitely lives a hit or two. They go hard Umbreon, which probably doesn't take that very well. Lives on just a sliver of HP. 51 though, that's like a 2-hit KO under any other circumstances. He also, I was about to say he wasn't leftovers. Roaring Moon, cool. So now this is where it gets a bit dangerous, because I do want to just click Outrage in case they're DD, and I obviously can't Toxic them, so we're gonna stay in, and we do just die there. Great. Great. Can't tell if that's scarfed or not. I don't think Chen Pao dies anyway, and I'm just gonna click Icicle Crash. Don't think Chen Pao dies. Wait, I forgot was slower than Jolly. I might have just choked it. This does less damage to me though. Oh yeah, U-turn. I choked it. Damn, this was the worst game I've ever played in my entire life. Damn, I just completely forgot that. Yeah. Let's move on from that, bro. How do I choke a game that badly? How do I choke a game against Hazardous Dark? Damn. I'm so sorry, Wo-Chien. I obviously just did you dirty right there. But that's fine though, because we're facing Dark Lockix, which is actually kind of jarring, but we're gonna get up hazards. Gonna get up the hazards. I know this thing doesn't kill me in one hit. Like it's not even banded. That's life damage. I can't even freaking 2-hit KO Tinglu. You know how sad that is? Either way, I'm gonna go into this and just proceed to get up hazards. How much is that doing? 2-hit KO. Okay, that's not very fun. I mean, it's Wo-Chien time, obviously, baby. Yeah, that's obviously just choice specs. And I'm gonna leave Storm, obviously. They don't really have any switch-ins to this. As they go Sableye and give that to me. So, you know, boom, finito. Honchkrow though. Honchkrow is a very dangerous Pokemon. I'm gonna go Sableye here. They are sub. Yeah, this is now officially a bad situation. Swagger, interesting. Oh, Mirror Herb. That's actually a pretty cool set. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a pretty cool set. Did not see that coming at all. Now they could just sub again, or they could just Brave Bird me. Cool. Let me think about my options here. Because if they sub again, I'm in some dangerous position. I'm in a dangerous position. Oh yeah, let me just charge my laptop. I'm in a pretty bad situation if they sub again. So I'm pretty much forced to stay in. even though I kind of need Sableye to check Lockix. So I'm going to take that risk and I'm going to go Skuntank as they do acrobatics. Ooh, this set is just getting cleaner by the second. I'm not gonna lie, this is some pretty good stuff. I'm gonna obviously U-turn here because I know a +3 sucker punch won't kill Rowan Moon. That I'm certain of. Yeah, 54. I mean, this thing still has a HP stat, so like you're not particularly worried. Lockix though is a pain in the ass, which is lifeful, but at least we got all the rocks. Yeah, so they do go Lockix here. I'm just gonna go Sableye. Now, they could obviously just start doubling on me or stuff like that. Why is that 2-hit Q? Why is that 2-hit Q? Okay, Gren is back in. Probably just clicks... I don't know what it clicks here. If I could get up an additional spike, that would be really nice. But he's either clicking Ice Beam or Hydro. I'm going to predict the Hydro coming out on the Wo-Chien. Hopefully they didn't click Ice Beam. Oh, they did click U-turn and I'm a dead man. So... yeah, that's kind of annoying, but what can you do? What can you do? I mean, I still think I'm able to win this, potentially. Brick should kill T-Tar, unless they're like freaking Chopple. Like, this should straight up just die. They do go on to Ting Ludo. That's not going to take Icicle Crash into Brick too well, I'm not going to lie. Yeah. If Brick did 33, oh, that lived. And I get the flinch anyway, so life is good. Life is good. So they keep going out onto Lockix. Lockix just keeps getting chipped at this rate. I think I'm up on sacks, and they do crit me there. Fun. Cool. So they do U-turn. Lockix can't come in anymore. Gren is in. Don't need Gren. Don't need this anymore. Now, I know this is like freaking, like, I mean, I do just have to go Rowan Moon and click Outrage. Like, that's the only play I have left for me, to be fair. Boom. I don't know what T-Tar's gonna do, but Lockix is dead. Yeah, good game, good game. So, after that awful game that we had, where I just choked by sacking all my mons, like, I clearly just, like, I have to remember, U-turn just guaranteed kills Wo-Chien. Like, it always just dies to U-turn, so I have to remember that. Also, I wasn't expecting Specs Gren U-turn, to be fair, but like he had some momentum on his team. Now we're up against Water, which I've been waiting to face for how long now, because I just want Leaf Storm to Oko everything on his team. So they do start off with Kokoevo. I know this thing can't kill me in one hit, or hopefully it doesn't. Do I want to take that risk? Probably, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about U-turn. I keep forgetting about that. I keep forgetting about that. Cool. So, ooh, good damage. Good damage. If only I didn't sack my Wo-Chien, but Toxapex is dead, so you know life is good. Life is good. They do go on to Kokoevo now. Probably Aqua Step me. I mean, there's nothing stopping him from U-turning, to be fair, as they're probably... oh, they are Life Orb after all. Aqua Step in there was interesting. I'll give him that. Now, they could obviously double out into Tatsugiri or Pelipper. Either one works. But yeah, that's going to be a pretty scary Pokemon, all things considered. Now, they could click Hydro, or they could click Hurricane. Don't really know what to do here. I know T-Spikes is going to be quite pivotal as... okay, confusion, of course. Of course. Cool, of course. We do proceed to get up the T-Spike though, and they do crit me. The hacks is a bit insane today. But, don't really need chip on this necessarily, because I know I'm faster than this with Wo-Chien. I just have to get Wo-Chien in again. I do get on my second T-Spike, and Skuntank goes down, which I'm perfectly fine with. Because I just get another Leaf Storm off, and yeah, they're just gonna have to sack something basically. Yeah, so that dies. I have to be careful around Kokoevo, because that one's kind of annoying, but I have 2 spikes up. Cool, how much did Aqua Step do? Aqua Step did 48. This might be a roll, which I'm not really excited about, but we'll take it. Yeah, and we don't even get the roll. Okay, I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Like, we lost that, but that's fine. I mean, I still have scuffed this. which definitely kills from 64. Boom. Now they could obviously go Cloister and it could get a bit dicey. But I mean, as long as I get chip on this, it should be fine. Boom. Because that's still a 2-hit KO. As they do Icicle Crash me and don't do anything else, that's fine as well. Because I should just be able to win the game now. That's fine. Because Brick Break, Quagsires on the timer unless they're boots. Don't know what exactly. I mean, I'll probably just stay in on Quagsire because I can 1v1 it. Pretty sure. Yeah, so that I get a crit there, which is actually pretty clean as they do go for press. Ooh, that might make things a bit dicey now. But I should be able to beat Tatsugiri. Dark Force should get the kill here. That's annoying. Maybe I mean, I could have doubled into Ting Lu probably. If I'm thinking about how to have really played that late game. Yeah, so I am slower than that. I hope I'm not too killed, because I might be able to come out of this alive. Oh, they are nasty plot though. EQ. I know this lives. Tinglu, I know you've lived hits like this before. I know you have. Exactly. Good game. Tinglu, the GOAT, of course. The GOAT. Alright. We're doing well. Wo-Chien was pretty good there. That's why I wanted to run Wo-Chien, because I'm just like, the water matchup gets a bit techie. Like, they don't know what they're doing. They literally have like no switching. You saw how much Fizdef Toxapex took from that. Now we're up against Fire, which is we have Rowan Moon. It's not the end of the world, and there's no Torkoal either, so this is a pretty interesting team. Obviously hazards are pretty key here, but they do have court change, so I guess I can just limit it to rocks and see where it goes from there. But Tinglu is probably my best lead, as they do just go into this. Isn't the end of the world. This doesn't do anything to me other than like Wisp. They do trick. Okay, that's kind of annoying, but what can you do? They do go Cinderace, probably in an attempt to court change. Oh, they do just do that. Oh, that's banded. Damn, that is banded. Poison here would be key. Poison here. Okay, no poison, but they are Rocky Helmet. Okay. They do burn me though. I just want to poison. Like, Poison Jam never poisons when you need it to. Yeah, this might be a bit tough. Okay, poison. We're actually getting somewhere. So if they're banded Cinderace, then that means I can literally just set up spikes. Oh, they're not even banded. They're freaking boots. I'm gonna do. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't really mind. I need a way of getting Chempao in on like anything just to try and kill. Probably U-turn on me here, get some chip on Cinderace. Wow, that damage was a lot. Fire is annoying for Dark, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I could just start clicking Outrage, but they do go Arcanine here. I doubt they're max speed. I think I need to actually start clicking with Wo-Chien here. Like, who would have thought Wo-Chien's my way of breaking this? But I know this doesn't kill me. Yeah, thanks for banning me, bro. Cool. Dark Pulse. Cool. Arcanine's dead. That makes things a lot easier for my Rowan Moon and Chempao, because there's no Intimidate. Volk does come in, so I'm going to have to be ultra careful. I mean, what I do here is obviously just Earthquake. Doesn't even do enough to kill me. Oh, that's bulky Volcarona. Okay. Now I'm a bit worried. Is that bulky Volcarona? Or no, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I mean, I do just have to do that, to be fair. Not much else I could have done. But I'm gonna Outrage. Get the kill there, and I get flame bodied. Of course I do, man. Literally, like, no sort of luck going my way whatsoever. That's fine. High roll it, and then I get that. I mean, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Hex. They probably don't taunt song here, to be fair. They do hex me. I'm just gonna Dark Pulse. Didn't really have any switch-ins for that. Thanks for giving me Scarlet. I'm actually in a position where Chen Pao can win this. Only issue is, like, this is the problem running Adamant Chen Pao, is that you're slower than, like, all of those mons, like Cinderace and stuff, which is kind of annoying, but what can you do? Iron Moth comes in. I mean, I can't really stop this. I need some chip on this. I'm just gonna click Outrage. I definitely need. They clicked Bug Buzz. I was just like, this ain't Volcarona, bro. I mean, Outrage Burnt should still do some good damage, exactly. Chen Pao comes in. I mean, I'm just gonna have to Sucker Punch. Do I Sucker Punch or die SD? I mean, Bug Buzz doesn't kill me. Like, that's guaranteed. Like, Bug Buzz does not kill me. But they're also not Scarfed either. Like, I mean, Icicle Crash is probably the best play. Icicle Crash should kill Moth from 41. Frankly, I don't know. Like, at this point, I don't know. This is tough to say. I wouldn't be worrying too much about this late game if, you know, like, number one, I was probably like Sacred Sword over Brick Break, and number two, I was like Jolly over Adamant. But this is Adamant, Chen Pao, Icicle Crash. Like, surely you die. Would I SD? Because if they're choiced, I can pretty much get the win. But I don't know, this late game's a bit interesting. Because I don't know if this is choiced Iron Moth, and if it's not, I'm not trying to take that risk of SDing and then, yeah, because they do just go Rotom here. I mean, that's some good damage. Damn. Okay, I'm in a bit of an annoying situation. They do T-Wave me, which is kind of bad. Oh, of course I get freaking paralyzed. Yeah, I mean, this guy's just locking the hell out of me, so what can I really do? Like, what can I really do? I'm just getting locked the hell out of this game. I'm going to try and recover here and see what they do. They give me leftovers. Oh wait, I knocked off. Okay, cool. I'm going to trick them here. I'm not having... Yeah, give me that stuff back, man. Give it back. I'm going to... Yeah, I mean, they're going to continue doing it. Okay, still have one more encore. They're choking this. Of course. Fez. I mean, I'm going to continue doing that. Okay, now this guy is, like, throwing. Like, guaranteed just throwing. I have no clue what he's doing. They do U-turn. Probably go Moth. Like, they're choking so hard. I've never seen a choke this bad before in my life. If they overheat me here, Fez. Okay, they discharge. That's fair. Discharge does 42. I mean... Oh, bro, these rolls are dirty for no reason. Iron Moth comes out. I'm sucker, bro. Gone. Finito. I know I just sucker. Yeah, good game. They choked that so badly. I don't understand how you choke something like that. Like, that was actually a scary matchup for my Dark, but you know, we managed to get out. Another water team. Do you know why we love seeing water teams on the ladder? Because, you know, Wo-Chien can just come in and get a free kill every single time. So, Pelipper comes in, and this pretty much just dies. Like, that dies. I don't think the crit mattered. You're probably like Fizz Death, but we're off to a great start, as usual. Now, thing is, they can obviously go like floats or something but Tablets of Ruin obviously means that I don't die to any like move. Like I might die to abandoned CC. I don't know. I haven't really run the numbers. I haven't really ran the numbers. But Wo-Chien, OU showdown usage, tablets of ruin, with 0 attack, 0 HP. Oh, I mean, tablets of ruin does not save me from that. That I'm certain of that. I mean, they kick CC here for sure. Obviously, obviously I can. There's no point of me will-o-wisping. I'm just gonna knock off like the Rotom switching or the Grand switching. That also works. As they are choice specs. But knocking off his choice is kind of annoying now because now he probably just. I mean, if he kicks the water move, I don't care. I'm going Roaring Moon, bro. They kick Dark Pulse, which is probably the best thing I could have asked for, because I don't like calcing on ladder. Like, I'd prefer not to calc, but I'm gonna have to check these things. Greninja, U-turn. I know this thing has like no boxes name. Cool. EQ, U-turn. U-turn does 78 minimum. This drops. Yeah, gone. So again, we're in a pretty solid situation now, and rain is gone. So yeah, you see Wo-Chien just OHKOing the Pelipper's and that. You know how it is. Ooh, I'm not liking the idea of sub nasty block, bro. I'm not liking that. That doesn't break the sub. That's ridiculous, bro. That's bad. No, it's not bad. Wo-Chien just woos this. Wo-Chien woos this. Miss pump, bro. Miss pump. No, to be fair, now to be fair to myself, probably should have gone Wo-Chien on that, seeing how Poison Jab just doesn't break the sub. Yeah, like for example, probably go into Roaring Moon now because I also resist the dual slam and just start clicking Outrage because I know this thing can't kill me. Easy. Easy. I know what's going on here. And that doesn't even kill. Okay. I mean, perfectly fine. Not particularly worried. I do have to go that. And I do have a T-Spike up as insurance, so to speak. I want to Barraskewda dies to Sucker Punch from this range. I mean, this is like Adamant Chien-Pao. I might actually get a kill. I'm not a fan of those odds. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of those odds. I mean, they could. I mean, do I need this one to win? That's the question, and I think the answer is no. Oh, I low rolled. Of course I did. And Chien-Pao even lives. Chien-Pao lives. Oh my god, this lives. Life is good. Life is good. I mean, they're probably just gonna jet me here. I mean, I'm just gonna go down to Scan Tank. Don't really need this one to win anymore. In theory, I mean, I'm probably faster than. Okay, I mean, they go for that. That also works. Gonna Sucker Punch here for some chip. They do liquidate here, and then I can just go. No, the thing is, I don't want Wo-Chien getting chipped. I mean, I'll Sucker Punch because I know I'm faster than. Yeah, I'm definitely faster than Float. So this is base 115. Yeah, so that's done. Gonna go into the boy. I could go Sableye. I'm just trying to think of how not to choke this, because they're probably scarfed, and I mean, I just stole this, I guess. Okay. Knock off. That's a lot of damage. Is that banded? No, he's scarfed. Yeah, I mean, I just beat this 1v1, so it doesn't matter. Because I just click recover. But yeah, no, I've been impressed with what Wo-Chien's been doing. Not gonna lie, I've been impressed. I mean, they could just crit me here, but I'm out of. Oh, they have Wave Crash. I mean, you just sped up the process of you losing, man. Good game. Yeah, almost in the 1200s from doing all of that good stuff. But yeah, we'll play one more, and then that'll be it for the video. But I've been impressed. I hope you guys have been impressed with Wo-Chien and what he's been doing for us. But the specs, bro, especially against the water teams, that's like the main reason why I wanted to run the spec Wo-Chien. Exactly, a game like this as well. Like, it's just Leaf Storm spam. I have like you have to realize Dark Grass is actually pretty good offensively. It's just that Wo-Chien isn't an offensive Pokemon. Like at the end of the day, I mean, I have no qualms of leading off with Chien-Pao, as they lead off with Garchomp, and yeah, I just proceed to get a kill, I suppose. Like I just get a kill. Wo-Chien obviously just comes in on Tinglu. I don't know how much it does to Clod. It's probably a 2-hit KO. Like Clod isn't weak to grass, so it's not gonna drop to Leaf Storm. But everything else, yeah, they are Sash. Maybe I get Flinch here. Maybe. They do Draco me. Doesn't kill me, which is fair. So I guess that's no hazards for them. But what's the point of running Sash Chomp then? I'm also Boots. So they do go Croak here. I mean, what does Croak even do? EQ? Like, yeah, it lost every one of his options. It lost all of his options. Like, why should I be worried about this Pokemon? So Clod comes in. Of course I miss Leaf Storm. Anyway, I miss Leaf Storm. Cool. Let me think about this now. I'm gonna go hard Chien-Pao. Hopefully they don't attack into this slot. Yeah, and I'm just gonna get a free kill with Icicle Crash. That is so darn annoying how... because now breaking Clod is a bit more of a task. Yeah, that's definitely jarring a little bit. They do go Treads, which I'm pretty sure Treads can't beat me anyway, so that's one kill. Cool. Where's the next? Like, it's definitely winnable. I'm not EQ on my guy here. Sableye comes in. They do that. I'm gonna knock off whatever item he has. Leftovers, that's fine. Wisp here. Don't miss. Nice. Good game. Wo-Chien dealing with Iron Treads. Good stuff, good stuff. I know that I said that was the last game, but let's actually get one that was actually, you know, worth our time a little bit, because that was a bit weird. Electric. Okay. This is Wo-Chien Central Time, you know, like, is actually looking pretty good. I mean, also Tinglu as well. Electric has like no removal options either, so let's get that out of the way. One of these mons probably have Balloon somewhere or something, but yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna get him up, and I'm pretty sure he will as well. So they do go Rotom Heat. Don't know what this thing is capable of doing. Probably tries to burn me or something. I guess I just try and get up a T-Spike. They do trick me. Yeah, I mean, I don't... Thanks for giving yourself a Black Sludge, I suppose. Like, I don't need this one. As they do Volt Switch here. Getting Spike Up, Toxic Spike Up and Stealth Rocks is actually pretty... puts me in a pretty good position. Puts me in a pretty good position. Because Sandy Shocks comes out. I mean, I'm just going to go back to what I was doing previously. just trying to get up hazards. Breaking Iron Hands seems interesting enough, but they do Earth Power me and do like 0 damage. Do get the special defense drop though, so I mean, I'll just have to take that on the chin. I mean, I think that's enough spikes, I suppose. I can go Wo-Chien here. Maybe they're not spikes on this, but I obviously just wall them. Immune. I mean, I could kick Leaf Storm. It's obviously my highest damaging move. I could kick Dark Pulse. Either way, it invites both Forma or Iron Hands in. Oh, they missed T-Wave. How nice. So that's gone. Cool. I mean, I can probably stall out Iron Hands. I can't burn them though, which is kind of annoying. But it really just depends on the set, I suppose. Okay, bro. Drain Punch. Drain Punch. Is that really the best move you could have clicked? So they do go for the Thunder Punch here. Knock off their item, whatever it was, Assault Vest. Probably their best play. Probably could have Encored into Drain Punch. That probably would have been a better play. Because that's actually doing some sort of damage. 47 though. They're running like max attack or something. I mean, I just stalled this. I mean, Thunder Punch could just paralyze me at one point or another. We'll see. No paralysis, and then Iron Hands just dies to the next attack. Still have Tinglu for Jolteon. Still have this for Pawmot. I'm not really in a position to lose. Not really in a position to lose. Like, they were choice Rotom here. Jolteon comes out. I go Tinglu on this. And probably get up like my last spike or something. Or just start clicking Roll EQ. That also works. They do go Rotom Heat. Probably trying to give me the Black Sludge or something. Well, watch this, guys. I'm gonna absolutely outplay this man. He would have never seen this like coming at all. Like, he's absolutely gonna get like red like a book. Or they overheat. I mean, that also works. That also works. Overheat did 36, so the next one won't kill me unless I get like a really bad roll. And they crit me. I mean, that also counts as a pretty bad roll if you ask me. I think I just go Chen Pao. Like, they do go Jolteon. I'm just gonna sucker punch this. Like, he's in range. I mean, I'm pretty sure Ice Shard would kill from this range. Yep, gone. So Jolteon's gone. Very interesting electric team. I'll give him that. Magnezone does come in though. I'm faster than this. And I know I don't need Chen-Pao to win this game. And yeah, Brick Break just kills. So yeah, pretty fun game if I do say so myself. And yeah, that is it for this video, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the power of the agent Wo-Chien. If you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below. And if you aren't subscribed yet, consider subscribing to the channel. Again, on our way to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And I know we can reach that goal if you try hard enough. But yeah, thanks for watching again, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.